What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. Now today, like I said, today we're gonna find the elytra, which should be just beyond here, and also we're gonna build our power plant, and so in the video afterwards we can start getting some more raw resources ready to go. But today it's going to be a lot of resource gathering. It's going to be fairly intensive gathering of resources, not just like the expensive stuff for the crate, which is a lot. It really is, but also the building blocks for it. Like it's gonna be pretty intensive. And so then once that power plant is built, we can jumpstart more crate things, and then we can transfer power with that, and then we can start making more projects and headway, and it'll be a lot quicker with the crate stuff, I think, once we get a good power supply going. And this elytra is going to help too, to get around to different places. Oh, shoot. Shoot. That didn't work. I failed at the... That was just sad. Okay, swim. Away. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Whew. Okay. I didn't die. Fine. Oh. I'm gonna crank up my render distance, and it's gonna lag immensely. Oh shit. Fuck off, fuck off. Yeah, that would be no ship. We made it. Oh, we made it, guys, but no ship. And I don't feel like looting it because I'm a very scared child. And I would say probably, but I definitely would die. I'm just not equipped for it. I'm equipped for a quick elytra extraction. That's it. Okay, guys. This is the third? No. I think the third end city we found. And there is no ship, but on the bright side, there is this. Okay, guys. We're at the fourth or fifth one. I honestly lost track. But this one finally has a ship, and this is actually the largest one we've come across. So I gathered the materials. As you see, I kind of carved out a bit of this end island, just the smallest, barest chunk, because it's really high up there. So I got a lot. So we're gonna make our way up there. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be very wary of the shulkers. If get hit, we either gotta stay on this pillar, or we have to go onto the ship. Okay, he's there. And we're just gonna duck in. Anything coming our way? Yes. Oh. Potion of healing, that's nice. Local brewery, I'm just not. Can never have enough of these, honestly. And we're just gonna go in and dodge. No. Yes, we got a shulker shell, that's nice. Some iron, gold, decent chest plate. Decent that's alright. Now the real jewel of this place. The elytra. That is nice. Shit, shoot. Shit. One. There we go. Here we're just gonna tone down our render distance back to back to 12. There we go. The lag was real on that. Now it should run just a little bit. Oh shoot, you disappeared. Don't do that to me. Why did you do that? I at least wanted to get another shell so I could have like a shulker box. Oh shit, there we go. Yay! We got 3. Is there another one here or something? There is. Hello. Okay, we got 2 shulker boxes. That's actually quite nice. I hear another one. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, whatever. So that's where all the loot is. I don't know if I can. Let's risk it, shall we? Can always escape. We're gonna tower up. And then just fly onto here. Shit. Stop it. Shoot. 1. There we go. I'm actually sticking these water buckets actually fairly well. Wait, go. Go. Run like the Dickens. Move it. Let's go. And we're out of here. Okay. That's it. That's all the exploring we're gonna do. And now we can just glide a good way back. And now we're gonna go back to that other in city, in fact, and then just go right through that crystal that was there. Now we can just go through, be brought home, and the hard part is over. Now time for the medium part. The medium part is getting back home through the nether. That's gonna be tricky, but I'm gonna cut all that out because you don't need to see that because it's the nether. Hello guys, as you can see, we made it back. Safe, sound, no deaths this episode so far. There's always room for improvement. Anyways, so the power plant. It's gonna be up here. This is where I'm gonna put it. Now, it's gonna take up most of this space. It's gonna have 2 max level steam engines here, which will create about a 250,000 stress units, just the 2 of them, 250,000. And in the same thing, it's gonna have a a blaze cake farm that will automatically. It's fairly compact. I have it from another YouTuber. I forgot his name, but link down in the description for that. For this guy, he has made amazing and compact stuff. So I figured this would be nice to put that in there, put it in here on the other side. I will, with that farm, I will expand it because I did it in a creative world. I built the 2 steam boilers. I would need the extra crop space to try to even sort of keep up with the 2 steam engines here, and then we'll route power with this to everything, and so then we'll disconnect it from the main area, and then the power plant will connect to this, and then run all this and power different different machines across the world, at least in this general area, and then our workshop can go on a higher RPM, so stuff goes faster, especially the mechanical crafter. So, but this requires an immense amount of resources: glass, clay, quartz, zinc, a little bit of zinc, not a lot. And that's just the building materials, and iron. And that's just like the building materials. We're not counting the immense amount of copper we're going to need, the immense amount of barrels for the steam engines, the gold, the andesite alloys, the brass. Just the steam engine contraption over here alone is immense resource. It's immense on resources. But then the one over here, even more so. It's this might be one of the more intensive resource builds we're gonna get, but as soon as we can get the power plant done, we're one more step closer to where we can automate these nice resources. Now I'm doing a long way around it. I could make smaller factories and have like water wheels or something, but I don't want to. I want steam power as soon as possible. Water wheels are fun and cool to work with sometimes. They truly are. So is windmills, but I want the high amount of stress units these 2 steam boilers will give me together at max capacity. So that's why we're gonna do it. But the next video we're gonna get more of the base resources get going, like cobblestone, gravel, sand, dirt. Surprisingly, I will be making dirt, which as a byproduct we'll also be making coarse dirt. We're gonna make tough. We're gonna make diorite. We're gonna make tough. We're gonna make diorite. We're gonna make andesite. We're gonna make that stuff too. And in the next video, we're gonna make. It's gonna be a couple factories, but we're gonna make that together. make that, not make that together, but make all that, well, yeah, make that all together. So, I will be back once I have the building materials, this place all flattened out, nice. That's gonna have to get pushed back massively. When this is all cleared out, and I have all the building materials I will be needing. Okay, guys, I'm back with all the resources I've gathered. A lot of glass. I don't know if it'll be enough. I'm guessing I have a little much, but I'm not sure. I'm guessing. I have polished granite and brick, and so we'll do a kind of a texture of that, along with some industrial iron blocks, some copycat panels, copycat slabs, polished deep slate, and then the quartz here. And so it's gonna be quite big. It's gonna stretch 40 blocks that way and like 20 blocks deep. And I did clear out the space, as you can see, and I push the wall back. I don't know if you noticed, but I did that, and I think the terraforming looks really nice. So, okay, for a second I thought I lost animals. Ooh, what do you have? Quick. Useless stuff. Okay, bye. Okay, continuing on. So you're gonna see a beautiful time lapse. Not really beautiful, but a time lapse of me building the factory. So I will see you when it's done. got everything. I'm back in here. I got everything we'll need for the boilers. Just the boilers for now, and then we'll discuss the blaze cake farm later. But for right now, we're talking about this. Now this is kind of everything we'll need for this half of the mechanism. So what we first, now this is a steam boiler, so you need a blaze burner. You need fuel tanks, the steam engine, pumps, fluid pipes, and whatnot. And so that's kind of the basic stuff, and water. And so to make a steam engine, you can either have one thing with like this, but it's small and it won't give you much power. But we're gonna do a 9x9, so we're gonna have like a maximum steam boiler, and we're gonna have two of them. I have two like max steam boilers, and it's gonna be 8 blocks tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I had to grab the scaffolding, but now we have to place these engines on here. And now it transferred. Now it's a boiler. Now it's at max size, but has no water and has very little heat. Now it's very little heat because these do generate passive amounts of heat, but not nearly enough to turn anything. Or if it would need to be smaller, and the contraption, the machine would have to be small as well. Now you may be wondering, how is it going to generate rotation? That will be solved in a second here with these shafts. Now we have these shafts. Now once it boils and steams, it will rotate this, and so that will give us the rotational power. And dang, nope, I don't want to go that way. There we go. And we want to connect these so all the stress units are together. Now we need to set up a water source. Set up a water source to have that pump in. Now it needs to draw from an infinite water source. But we'll place down these first, and we need quite a few pumps so we can get it to max size, so we have max water. So we have that. And then we want to flip it so the pump is facing the right direction. And then we also want this extra pump here as a jump start to jumpstart the steam boiler. So that's what that's for. So here we'll have pipes. If you don't want them connected, then it won't. For some reason, it just won't why is this like this? Okay, there. Then it won't get max water. And now the water's on. Now that is the now that is kind of everything. But now we need to run some power. Oh wait, no. We need there. Now there's that. That's done. We need to hook up power here to the pumps. So we need to bring down power from here and connect it to the pump here. So what we're probably going to do is drag some shafts down and here. So we'll get this gearbox, and these, and then we'll grab a bracket and some girders for some decorative stuff. So you place cog there to connect here, and then we'll just bring those over. Those should be fine there, and then hold on. There we go. Do that there. That. And boom. And rotation doesn't necessarily matter for pumps as long as this arrow is facing the right direction. It can be spun whichever direction you have it at. So with these girders, I'm gonna place some here. Hold on. I think I'll actually place some like this. Have some stability. One like that. And then it like that. That looks alright. Maybe it looks okay. I don't know. I don't know if it looks okay. I think it sort of looks fine. I might tweak it maybe. But anyways. So now it's like that. Now we need a way to put the blaze. Now we need a way to put the blaze cakes into the blaze burners, which is usually done by mechanical arms. You can with if you have normal just create and not this other add-on. You'll also have to do it with lava buckets, but if you get this add-on, which I do have, you can pipe in lava directly to blaze burners, and I do have that add-on, and that is an add-on I have. So So everything is connected and should be functioning correctly. But now we have to take these. We'll just. You do have to break these just a little bit so we can access these blaze burners. Okay. So with these blaze burners, so with these, not blaze burners, with these chemical arms, we left click on items, and the yellow is to deposit items into here. And you can do this with depots, funnels, and a fair amount of things. So we want to deposit the blaze cakes here, but take, and blue is take, and you can deposit and take from depots, but we'll take it from here, and then we place it down. It says 1 input and 2 outputs, and things can be too far away. So it will say something is out of range, so then you'll have to fix that. Alright guys, we just got done with that, and now we're on to the schematic portion of this farm. Now, I already shown you, so it's already set up, it's in the place where I want it, and it's fairly compact. It's very complicated looking. I did not design this. I got someone else. I pulled it from YouTube. I will leave a link to his channel in the description. He has like some really cool and compact builds. I just decided to take this one because it just suited my needs. So everything is set up. My checklist is done. Everything's done. It's all in here. And ooh. Okay, now that we have the gunpowder, we can start the schematic, and it will now just fire. What's up guys, we're back here. Most of the interior work is done, just a few extra details. The exterior needs some details, just some small things, but we won't worry about that at the moment because we are focused on the functionality of this bit now. And once I showcase that, the video's done. So let's hurry up and do that. But yeah, as you can see, everything's done. The lava's up there. The chickens are there. They do sometimes die, which is annoying. So I had to like get some feathers and actual raw chicken out. But so it ejects one at a time over to the other side. So it's just nice and slow. Because this part has to be slow because this machine is just slow regardless. So, and then these things are slow. I haven't done it yet because I want you guys to see it activate. But then I'll probably deactivate right away because I do want the blaze burners to pile up massively, just so I get an extra boon, just so the possibility of it of it just stopping lowers. So yeah, so basically up here is all that needs detailing. Some torches need to be replaced with lanterns, maybe some more detail work down there on the ground level, just like some places. But this centerpiece is alright. I just grabbed a bunch of crate blocks I had on hand, and I thought it kind of looks interesting, kind of looks fun. But out there is just, well, we don't talk about outside. But yeah, but let's just activate it. And all we really need to do right now to activate this is honestly is just to we'll just turn on one, but all we need to do is this. Oh wait, hold on. Is just to go here, and then that's slow. That's purposely slow. So again, it takes time, and we'll just slowly activate it. And now it's going. No, but hold on. Why is that? If we get it going, and lag spike because this is a fairly laggy machine. But see, you get this one going too, I guess. And now the power is up and going. I do not have a stressometer. I should probably get that at some point. Just set it up and just, I think honestly, just have a nice board just hanging down there with kind of just like how much stress is being used would actually kind of be cool. But it's just nice and slow, so it just takes a while. I might slow it down even more, but honestly, just like right now, is perfect. So I'm just gonna shut it off just because I just want the blaze cakes to rise up. But yeah, it's going and it's going fast. And at some point I'll connect it up to there, connect to the system. So so basically, all of our power will be like not will be transported through that. Not only will this work as a transport goods system, but also a transport power system, which is really, really nice. So this is the end of the video. And in the next video, the plan is to make an iron farm because I did have to make multiple trips getting all the iron not only for the roof, but not only for the roof, but let alone like the machines and everything, and just all of this required so much iron. So then the next goal is just to make a resource gathering machine, and yeah, but that won't be out for a while because it's just gonna be a bit of time. But hopefully I'll have this video out soon, and this is just how it works. It's very nice, very compact. I really like how this build turned out, how everything looks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.